welcome, good evening. Welcome to tonight's Expressions Night. Thank you so much for being here and adjusting with all of the schedules of everything going on. Thank you for the early start time, and I'm just going to go ahead and preface our concert tonight with a super big thank you to Mr. Darling, our auditorium manager, who has also been extremely flexible and accommodating with our schedule and moving things up. So big shout out to Mr. Darling as well before we even start. Just a few reminders and a few notices before we start this concert. We do format this concert every year a little bit differently than our other ones. It is a much longer program, but in order to do that, we have students introducing every single song, so we kind of get into a flow. So you're not going to hear me talking a whole lot, so you can be like, yes. So we're going to go pretty quickly. Please do applaud, be super supportive. You can see there's a lot of individual performances tonight, which can be a little bit scary for some of our students. So please, definitely please don't be on phones. We can see it up here on the stage, so that just doesn't feel good as a performer, and we don't want ringers going off or anything. You will note that our students in the wings are on devices. That is a requirement for them, so they are being good, wonderful, studious students, and they are actually assessing and giving feedback to performances in real time. So that's why they're on their devices, which is awesome. And really good for them. So I think that's all. Just please be supportive audiences for our amazing students. And I think that's it from me. So we'll get this show on the road. Our first group for tonight is Nothing Changes. You'll hear more about them in just a minute, but performed by Teresa Heggie, Brenna Hooper, and Ruby Landry.
Tonight's program follows a journey from longing and uncertainty to resilience and self-acceptance. It begins with dreams of something brighter and the courage to break free from expectations. We then move through love, vulnerability, and moments of doubt, while gathering strength in the face of hardship. Along the way, compassion challenges conformity, and hope rises out of the darkness. In the end, the music affirms identity and choice, reminding us that while fate may shape our path, it is our conviction and courage that define who we become.
Our first song, Nothing Changes, is a haunting a cappella piece from Hadestown, performed by Teresa Heggie, Brenna Hooper, and Ruby Landry. It is sung by the Three Fates as they taunt Orpheus while he tries to rescue Eurydice from the underworld. Using dissonant minor chords and interwoven harmonies, the song creates an eerie, tension-filled sound that mirrors Orpheus' inner conflict. The repeated refrain, Nothing Changes, emphasizes the seeming inevitability of fate, reflecting the musical central theme of doubt versus hope and the human struggle to persevere even when destiny feels fixed.
Why make trouble? Why make scenes? Why Our next song, Over the Rainbow, is performed by Mylea Gaddy and was composed by Harold Allen and E.Y. Harbor. Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz tells a story of a girl who wishes for something greater in the world. She wishes for a place where bluebirds fly, somewhere where your dreams come true. This place over the rainbow and the darkened clouds, there's a place where everyone can be who they want.
Is a hopeless job.
Wouldn't It Be Nice was composed by Brian Wilson, Tony Asher, and Mike Love, and arranged by Brian Wilson. This song is performed tonight by Jamal Asakri, Preston Brown, Ashton Long, Alana Medina, and Jacob Smith, and I think maybe a guest appearance by Amir Brown. We'll see. It was made famous by the Beach Boys, and even though there are no special instruments used, the assortment of voices in barbershop fashion gives its listeners an inviting and warm feeling. This song talks about the goal of moving closer with your significant other in hopes of one day not having to hide or cut short your time together. This especially applied in the 60s when the song was released, as partners couldn't really stay together for long periods of time unless they were married.
Santa Fe, performed by Jacob Smith, comes from the Broadway musical Newsies with music by Alan Menken and lyrics by Jack Feldman. In this heartfelt solo, Jack Kelly dreams of escaping the hardships of New York City for the promise of a new life out west.
The song captures his longing for independence, belonging, and a place to call home. Filled with youthful hope and quiet vulnerability, the song reveals Jack's determination to define his own future, even when the odds are stacked against him.
Folks, we finally got a headline. Newsies crushed as bulls attack. Crutchy's calling me dumb crits, just too damn slow. Guys are fighting, bleeding, falling, thanks to good old Captain Jack. Captain Jack just wants to close his eyes and go. Santa Fe, my old friend. Ain't no more hiding, just a moon silent sleeping, and the moon looks old and gray. I get on a train that's bound for Santa Fe, and I'm gone, and I'm done. No more running, no more hiding, no more fat old men denying me my pay. Just a moon so big and yellow, it turns night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do, in Santa Fe. Where does it say you gotta live and die here? Where does it say a guy can't catch a break? Why should you only take what you're given? Why should you spend your whole life living trapped where there ain't no future? Even at 17, breaking your back for someone else's sake. If the life don't seem to suit ya, how about a change of scene? Far from the lousy headlines and the deadlines in between. Santa Fe, my old friend, I can't spend my whole life dreaming, though I know that's all I seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space and fresh air. Let 'em laugh in my face, I don't care. Stay in my place, I'll be there. Just be real is all I'm asking, not some painting in my head. 'Cause I'm dead if I can't count on you today. I got nothing if I ain't got Santa Fe.
So next we've got Don't Rain on My Parade, performed by Samantha Jean Lowry.
Don't Rain on My Parade is a show-stopping anthem from the Broadway musical Funny Girl, featuring music by Jules Stein and lyrics by Bob Merrill. Sung by Fanny Bryce at a pivotal turning point, the song is a bold declaration of independence and ambition, refusing to let anyone stand in her way. Fanny claims her moment with unwavering confidence and determination, making this number a timeless celebration of self-belief and fearless pursuit of one's dreams. Tonight's performance is by Samantha Jean Lowry.
Guys, I'm taller, too tall for this. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, there we go. That's better. Sorry. Okay.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I simply want to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'll march my band out, I'll beat my drum, and if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. I guess I didn't make it, but whether I'm the rose of sheer perfection, the freckle on the nose of life's complexion, the cinder of the shiny apple of its eye. I gotta fly once, I gotta try once, only did I once, right, sir? Ooh, life is juicy, juicy, and you'll see I gotta have my bite, sir. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a I simply ought to march my heart to drummer. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang. One throw that bell will go play. Eye on the target and wham. One shot, one gunshot, and bam! Hey, Mr. I guess I didn't make it. Get ready, pull me up, 'cause I'm a cover. I simply ought to march my heart to drum. I know, but you don't know, buddy. It's gonna rain on my
Our next song is performed by Expressions and features solos from Preston Brown, Brenna Hooper, Jacob Smith, Ruby Landry, and Sam Lowry. From Disney's High School Musical, Stick to the Status Quo takes place in the school cafeteria, where students begin to challenge the pressure of fitting into social cliques. Inspired by classmates who step outside expectations, individuals reveal their hidden talents and interests. With energetic shifts in musical style to reflect each other's personality, this song highlights the limitations of stereotypes and celebrations, breaking free from conformity. Ultimately, it delivers a powerful message about individuality, courage, and staying true to yourself.
Man, Troy, you're so awesome, man. Why? Well, come out open about singing. It's my secret too. I love Spade.
What?
You can bet there's nothing in that when I am in the zone and on the road. But I've got a confession, my own secret obsession, and it's making me lose control.
Everybody gather round.
I love to bake scones, true, even apple pan dowdy.
Not another sound.
I dream of making a perfect creme brulee.
My entire life.
I did?
Look at me, and what do you see? Intelligence beyond compare. But inside I am stirring, something strange is occurring. It's a secret I need to share.
Open up, dig way down deep.
Hip hop is my passion. I love to pop and lock and break and jam.
It's just dancing, and the truth is, sometimes I think it's even cooler than homework.
Sing to the stuff you know. It is matter by parts and keep things as they are. Don't mess with the flow, no. Sing to the status quo.
Listen, well, I'm ready to tell about a need that you cannot deny. Dude, there's no explanation for this awesome sensation, but I'm ready to let it fly.
Speak your mind and you'll be heard.
If Troy can be in a show, then I'm coming clean. I play the cello.
Awesome! What is it?
Do you have to wear a costume?
Jacket and tie.
That's a call for. No. Stick to the stuff you know. If you want it before, gotta reach for the stars. Just follow your dreams and go. Don't stick to the status quo. No. Stick to the stuff you know. If you wanna be true to the things that you do know, don't be afraid to show. You won't stick to the status quo.
This is not what I want. This is not what I planned. And I just gotta say, I do not understand. Something is really, something not really wrong. And we gotta get things back where they belong.
We can do it, gotta play.
Stick to what you know. Hooray! They have got to go.
there we go. There Are Other Ways, performed tonight by Brenna Hooper and Claire Turner, comes from Epic, the musical, written and composed by Jorge Rivera Herranz. Inspired by Homer's Odyssey, the song reimagines the encounter between Odysseus and Circe as a moment of tension softened by empathy. Rather than relying on power or violence, the music explores persuasion, vulnerability, and the possibility of mercy. Lyrical and intimate, There Are Other Ways highlights the strength found in compassion, suggesting that fate may be shaped not only by force, but by understanding.
Showing one act of kindness
was composed and arranged by Stevie Wonder and is performed tonight by Preston Brown. The song is about... Written in 1954, Fly Me to the Moon is a classic jazz standard about the depth and excitement of being in love and is performed tonight by Bass Choir. Using cosmic imagery like Play Among the Stars, the song expresses how far someone would go to show admiration for a special person. Though built on smooth minor harmonies, the piece maintains a light, uplifting mood. In this arrangement, shifting octaves between tenor and bass voices creates a rich, expansive sound that reflects the feeling of adventure and romance at the heart of the song.
Our next song is Overjoyed. Was composed and arranged by Stevie Wonder and is performed tonight by Preston Brown. The song is about building yourself up to the right person for a significant other, even if you don't know them yet. It also champions staying true to yourself, even if the person you think is the one tries to change who you are.
over time, I've been building my castle of love. Just for two. Though you never knew you were my reason. I've gone much too far for you now to say that I've got to throw my castle away over dreams. I have picked out a perfect come true. Though you never knew it was of you I've been dreaming. The Sandman has come from too far away for you to say come back some other day. And though you don't believe that they do come true. For did my dreams come true when I looked at you? And maybe too if you would believe, you soon might be overjoyed, overloved, over me. Over hearts I have painfully turned every stone, just to find I had found what I searched to discover. I'd come much too far for me now to find the love that I sought can never be mine. And though you don't believe that they do come true. For did my dreams come true when I looked at you? And maybe too if you would believe, you soon might be overjoyed, overloved, over me. And though they are the improbable, what do they know? For in romance, all true love needs is a chance. And maybe with that chance you will find you too like I, overjoyed, overloved, over you. Over you. Brittany Britton's performance of Vanilla Ice Cream is a tender and introspective song from the musical She Loves Me, with music by Jerry Bach and lyrics by Sheldon Harnick, sung by Amalia as she reads a romantic letter from her anonymous admirer. The song captures her delight in simple pleasures and sincere affection. Sweet, sincere, and quietly radiant, Vanilla Ice celebrates the beauty of being loved for exactly who you are.
Dear friend, I am so sorry about last night. It was a nightmare in every way, but together you and I will laugh at last night someday. Ice cream, he brought me ice cream. Vanilla ice cream, imagine that. Ice cream, so friendly, that isn't like him. I'm simply stunned. Will wonders never cease? Will wonders never cease? It's been a most peculiar day. Will wonders never cease? Will wonders never cease? Oh, where was I am so sorry about last night. It was a nightmare in every way, but together you and I will have the last night someday. I sat there waiting in that cafe and never guessing that you were fat, that you were near, you were outside looking bald. Oh my. Dear friend, I am so sorry about last night. Last night I was so nasty. Well, he deserved it, but even so, that George is not like this George. This is a new George that I don't know. Somehow it all reminds me of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. For right before my eyes, a man that I despise has turned into a man I like. It's almost like a dream, and strange as it may seem, he came to offer me vanilla. Ice Our next song, I Don't Know How to Love Him, is a poignant ballad from the rock opera Jesus Christ Superstar, with music by Andrew Lloyd Webber and lyrics by Tim Rice, performed by Camille Dean. This song expresses the character Mary Magdalene's deep emotional conflict as she grapples with feelings of love, devotion, and uncertainty towards Jesus. Blending vulnerability with soaring lyricism, the piece captures the struggle between the human and the divine, revealing the tenderness and confusion at the heart of faith and love. I should be in this position. lost, I'd be frightened. I couldn't cope, just couldn't cope. I turn my head, I'd back away. I wouldn't want to know. He scares me so. I love him so. I want him so.
Mio do Fogo by Benedito Marcello is a spirited barco era which the singer is playfully declares their irresistible power of love. With the witty text and lively melodic flourishes, the piece conveys flirtation, charms, and the excitement of romantic pursuit. Marcello's composition brings out the joy, longing, and coquettish energy of the character, making the aura both showcase of vocal agility and vivid expression of love's playful intensity.
I got it this time.
Il mio bel fuoco, o lontano vicino, che ser possio, senza cangiar mai sempre, per voi care pupille a terra, quella fiamma che m'accende, quella fiamma che m'accende, piace tanto l'ama mia, piace tanto l'ama mia, che giammai si estinguerà, si estinguerà, si estinguerà. Piace tanto l'alma mia che giammai si estinguerà, si estinguerà, che giammai si estinguerà, si estinguerà, si estinguerà.
performed by combined bass and treble choirs. It was composed by Pat Ballard in 1954 and was famously performed by the Chordettes. Mr. Sandman is a nostalgic classic inspired by Northern European folklore about a magical figure who brings sleep and dreams. In this song, a lonely dreamer asks the Sandman to deliver the perfect love, blending innocence, longing, and fantasy.
When the Chips Are Down, performed by Miracle Dixon, Theresa Heggie, Brenna Hooper, Maxine Martinez, and Ruby Landry. When the Chips Are Down is an upbeat, jazzy number from Hadestown, sung by the Three Fates as they tempt Eurydice to accept Hades' offer and abandon her love for Orpheus. Drawing on American folk and New Orleans jazz styles, the song features tambourine or shakers, adding to its rhythmic energy. The title references a poker metaphor, symbolizing the moments when all bets are placed and one must face the consequences. Through clever persuasion lyrics, the Fates manipulate Eurydice, highlighting themes of temptation, desperation, and the struggle to hold on to hope in dire circumstances.
Life ain't easy, life ain't fair. Girls gotta fight for a rightful share. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. You can't take it from us. Ain't nobody but yourself to trust. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. Oh, my aching heart. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. If you must, ain't nobody but yourself to trust. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. Aim for the heart, shoot to kill. If you don't do it, then the other one will. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. And the first shall be first, and the last shall be last. Cast your eyes to heaven. You get a knife in the back. Nobody's righteous. Nobody's proud. Nobody's innocent. Now that the chips are down. Now that the chips are down.
She Used to Be Mine is a deeply moving ballad performed by Charlie Kelts from the musical Waitress, with music and lyrics by Sarah Bareilles, sung by Jenna. The song reflects on the way life and circumstances can change a person, invoking both regret and resilience.
It is raw, heartfelt exploration of a self-identity, love, and loss, capturing the bittersweet realization of who she once was, versus who she has become. Through this, it is its soaring melody and intimate lyrics. The piece resonates as a universal meditation on growth, forgiveness, and reclaiming one's own story.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me in these shoes, this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's
isn't perfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, getting stronger each day till it finally reminds her to fight just a little to bring back the fire that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She's messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Our next song is Speechless, performed by Sabrina Carr. Speechless is a song from Disney's 2019 live-action Aladdin, composed by Alan Menken with lyrics by Benji Pasek and Justin Paul. In the film, Princess Jasmine, performed by Naomi Scott, sings this powerful anthem as she refuses to be silenced and stands up for her beliefs. The song builds from a quiet beginning to a dramatic climax, highlighting themes of courage, resilience, and finding one's voice. Performed tonight by Sabrina Carr.
Wash me away, a tide that is taking me under.
This Is Me comes from the 2017 film The Greatest Showman and is performed tonight by Reflections and Future Solos from Zario Wright and Melian Shibana. Within the film, the song serves as a bold turning point, transforming shame and rejection into confidence and pride. The piece tells the story of individuals who have been criticized, excluded, or made to feel less than because of their differences. Through growing dynamics and anthemic harmonies, the music builds intensity and strength, symbolizing the journey from hiding in the shadows to stepping boldly into the spotlight. At its core, This Is Me is about self-acceptance, resilience, and embracing individuality, and encourages listeners to stand tall in the face of criticism, to push beyond stereotypes, and to refuse to let others dictate who they can or cannot be. The song reminds us that it is never too late to pursue our dreams and that our differences are not weaknesses. They are what makes us strong.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place
My Way performed by Alana Medea. Made famous by Frank Sinatra, My Way is performed reflection on life's choices and individuality. With lyrics by Paul Anka, the song tells the story of someone looking back on life with honesty and pride. Embracing both success and mistakes, it gradually raised from quiet reflections to a trumpet ending and made it to timeless anthem about living on one's own terms. Tonight, My Way is performed by Alana Medina.
Truly feels, and not the world.
thank you all again for coming out to support Centennial Choirs. Before we close with our final song, just have a few people to recognize and a couple of announcements. First, again, just a round of applause for Dylan Jarling, our auditorium manager. Thank you so much. Thank you. For this next song, we have some special musicians, Amir Brown, Sam Montero, and Simon Noodleman, so I want to give some shout outs to them. Also, let's see, our music department, thank you to all of our members of the music department and our fine arts department in general. They're all working really hard right now with the support that they give to all of us. Our custodians and helping us with our facilities. Our admin, is there our admin present? Thank you. Ms. Cohorst, right? Amazing. Sorry, I can't see, so thank you, Ms. Cohorst, for being here, and our admin team that supports our music program and our choir program so well, and supporting us in all of the extra things that our students do that are still part of our class, and sending us to contests, and just all that support that they show in keeping this program strong and present. Let's see, so Mr. Woolwine, our accompanist, amazing. Again, like he, especially this quarter, prepares all of the music for our students, and it's a lot, so we really appreciate him and the work that he does. Thank you to our students for the hard work that you have done this quarter. Thank you to our parents and family members that support our program here and supported our students tonight. Just a couple of announcements. Last Saturday, again, thank you everyone for adjusting our concerts and pushing it back a week with all the snow days and all the illnesses. It was like the plague that would never end. So thank you for allowing us to push it back to the night before spring break. And thank you for adjusting the times. We're going to keep hurrying up so our Belize students get out of here on time. But on Saturday, we took our students to IHSA solo and ensemble competition. All the soloists that you saw and all the small groups that you saw, I think pretty much everyone except Sandman. We didn't take Sandman with us. I think that was the only thing. Literally every single performance that you saw tonight, and a couple extras, went to contest on Saturday. So first, there should be a huge round of applause for the kids because two of those groups, Bass and Reflections, has never gone to contest before. This is their first year going. So amazing job to all of our students that out of the 21 groups that we took to solo and ensemble on contest, 18 of those received Division I superior rankings, and only three received Division II, which is still outstanding. Division I is defined as a superior performance, almost like flawless, with almost next to no mistakes. Division II is still excellent and says still excellent performance with minor defects. So out of 21, 18 Division Is, 3 Division IIs, we just have amazing kids. So a round of applause for them. A couple of reminders. Expressions is meeting tomorrow for those that are able to. I know we have people traveling for spring break. Those people are obviously excused because we've already communicated. But we're, for the first time, going to the inaugural ILMEA Large Group Festival at Olivet. Hopefully it's still standing after the storms the other night. We haven't heard anything, so we're still going. So they'll go. It's not competitive, but it's kind of a nice precursor to our IHSA competition in April and our Six Flags competition in May. So they'll be going, and we're going to get some feedback and get some clinic time with some amazing people. And then April, we have organizational contest where all of our groups this year will go. Again, we've never taken all of them, and see if we can defend our Division I state title Expressions. Let's see if we can do that again, and maybe, I don't know, now you've got combined choirs to compete with, so we'll see who comes out on top. And then again, Six Flags is in May. There were 2 errors in the program, so I apologize for those. They should have been scratched out. We will be fundraising for our Six Flags field trip, and that will come as we return from break. So if you have any questions, please let me know. But other than that, Please, if you have any pictures or videos from tonight or at all from this quarter or solo and ensemble, please send them. We're working on putting together our end of the year slideshow, and we love to feature everything that our students have been doing. And I think, without further ado, it's our final song. So, As the Ship Went Down. Would you like me to introduce Milano? You're already up there, so it's good. As the Ship Went Down is a standalone work that tells a powerful and cinematic story of a shipwreck at sea, composed by the Canadian indie pop collective Wood Pigeon and arranged for choir by George Chung. The piece was commissioned and performed by the Coastal Sound Youth Choir and later featured at the Indie Core concert, celebrating innovative and unconventional choral music. The song paints a vivid picture of a vessel capsized by crashing waves, capturing the final thoughts of those on board as hope is far away and they struggle not to be swallowed by the sea. Lyrics such as "Don't leave me all alone" and "Hold on, you're slipping fast" reflect both fear and deep human connection, emphasizing perseverance and togetherness in life's most overwhelming storms. Musically, the piano accompaniment mimics rolling thunder and swelling waves, while crescendos rise and fall like the ocean itself. Layered choral ahs create the illusion of flowing water, and percussion adds intensity and tragedy to the unfolding scene. A brief melodica interlude further enhances the haunting atmosphere. Treble voices often shimmer like the surface of the sea, while lower voices suggest the weight and inevitability of the deep below. Though it vividly depicts a sinking ship, the piece ultimately serves as a metaphor for life's hardships. As the Ship Went Down is a song of vigilance, resilience, and persistence, reminding listeners to hold on to hope and to one another, even when the waves threaten to pull them under. Again, the song features guest musicians Amir Brown, Sam Montero, and Simon Noodleman, and soloist Steven Schumacher, and a little change in our concert program, again due to illness. The duet is Teresa Heggie and Ruby Landry.
Capsized by a wave, brought down by the reef. Don't say hope is so far away. We won't have any way. Try to breathe. Cold winds blow
the stage, and as soon as everything's put away, students are free to go. Have an amazing spring break, and maybe I'll see